Hello. I heard somebody say one time that we do need a few more good sermons on hell. So today, that's what I'm going to talk about. I was raised in a Catholic home and was always aware of God in heaven. I was aware of hell and I knew about the devil. In 1992, I had a near-death experience and saw a picture of fire. I realized that this was something God was showing me, and were I to die, there was a fair chance that that's where I was headed. In Luke 12, verse 5, Jesus said, "I will forewarn you whom ye shall fear. Fear him which, after he has killed, has power to cast into hell. Yea, I say unto you, fear him." Few talk about hell anymore, but it is one of the fundamental and foundational doctrines of our Christian faith. I see that many have merely embraced the Christian culture, but have not been born again. Last week, I was in discussion with someone and I mentioned hell. Her response was, "What is hell?" Now, that's a question I'd expect from a new convert, but this woman is an elder in her own church. I showed her Revelation 20 verse 15. Anyone whose name was not found written in the book of life was thrown into the lake of fire. She acted as if this was completely new to her. I showed her Matthew 7 verse 13. Enter by the narrow gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the way that leads to destruction, and there are many who go in by it. Her next question was, what about people who died in past centuries who didn't know Jesus? Seriously, that's a question that I might have asked when I first came to Jesus 20-odd years ago. Then she tried to manipulate the conversation, something I found many Christians often do when their doctrinal or theological understanding or misunderstanding is challenged. Honestly, I was dumbfounded. Realizing that this person was not going to be reasoned with, I just decided to end the conversation. However, I did express my shock and that I was glad that I wasn't in the church where she was preaching. How on earth can we form a proper understanding of Jesus' saving grace without having a sound knowledge of the hell from which he saved us? John 3:36 reads, "He that believes not the Son shall not see life, but the wrath of God abides on him." I'm a bit worried. Many people in Christendom are preaching this doctrine, Jesus loves you. It is true that Jesus loves us, but hell is not being mentioned at all. For those of you who do actually listen to my messages, I would say, examine yourselves to see whether you are in the faith. Test yourselves. Can't you see that Jesus Christ is in you unless you actually fail the test?